Hello friends, good morning. It is 9:30 on Saturday. We are dressed, we're leaving the house because today is something very exciting in Sherri's world.
Yes.
What is it?
The library book sale.
You guys, twice a year we go to the library book sale and try to stock up on books for the winter.
Yeah, you never know what they're gonna have, so you just kind of gotta go and browse.
They have one in the spring, one in the fall. This obviously is the fall. It's funny to call it the fall book sale because outside we are just covered in snow.
Holy winter.
It is 32 degrees, so on the verge of cold?
It is
Question
cold.
mark? It does feel cold this morning. And then we're just going to bring you along for the whole rest of our weekend. But a weekend that starts at the library book sale is a good one.
Yeah.
Then after that, we definitely need coffee. We've arrived at the Anchorage Library. You can see the sun kind of still starting to peek above the clouds over there. The book sale is at the Anchorage Lusac Library. This is the main library here in our library system. We've got a reusable bag to fill with books. Sure, you excited? Book lovers unite. Looks like we've got a line waiting for doors to open. It opens in about 5 minutes. Here we go. Doors are open. Sherri's already browsing. Let's see what we can find. We may have found our first book, but it's a book we already own.
Yes, but the copy that I own is huge.
So this will fit better on the bookshelf.
I think so.
You can see books and books and books and books. Our bag is starting to fill up. They also have this really amazing Alaska section in here with, gosh, just everything from like old newspapers to Alaska journalism books, Alaska humor books, art and museum brochures. There's just so much to see here, including this gem, all 6 seasons of Northern Exposure in this little like leather pouch, $75. That's amazing. Sherry Beth, you done? Not quite yet. I want to show you this gem. Come over here. Look at what this is. The entire collection of Northern Exposure in like a little leather pouch, because they were like, what's the most Alaskan thing we can put this in? I know, a leather pouch.
I've never seen the show.
You've never seen the show?
No.
Wait.
Do we need to get this?
Have you never seen an episode? I know what we're doing this winter. All right, Sherri is filling out our checkout sheet to see how much we owe. $16. Well, that was a success. Let's go out to the vehicle and show you what we got. I ended up getting more things than Sherri did.
He did.
All right, let's show you what we got. First thing, I found this old worn piece. It's from 1942. It's in good shape, and I wanted it.
So you got it.
So I got it. Here's my thing. A 1942 worn piece for, what, $2? Next.
$3.
$3. What a bargain still. Next thing I got was the DVD of the original 1974 Murder on the Orient Express with Sean Connery. I think, who else in here? Lauren Bacall's in here. Nice. My gosh.
Like a stacked cast from that era, like the newer one.
Sorry, I got
stacked cast.
I got distracted. I've never seen the original. Sherri's never seen the original.
Nope.
$2 for a brand new DVD.
Yep.
When was the last time I bought a DVD?
I have no idea.
Couldn't tell you. One side note before we move on to more books. I did see in there they also sell audio CDs, like music CDs. I don't know why I said audio CDs.
10 for $1.
10 for $1.
I know. I almost wanted to go through and just see.
This is basically like the Columbia House music. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Back in the day?
Thing is, we don't have any way to get a CD into our like music library.
We have a CD player in the Jeep.
And I have one in my car.
Literally. There's a CD in there. It's called The Alaskans Have Landed.
I have no idea. I have
That's
a CD in mine as well. It's the Magic CD.
So there we go. Next book I got, Mira Grant. I've read, I think, 1 or 2 of her other books. It was assigned and numbered, and I thought that was good. It's basically stories to end the world.
Not my kind of book.
It is definitely my kind of book. And I was like, oh, that's fun. So I got that one. And then the next one I got, I'm really excited about. It's called Dare to Be Kind: How Extraordinary Compassion Can Transform Our World.
That.
Love that. I got 4 things. You got 3.
I got 3.
What'd you get?
Well, we already showed them Wicked.
Yep, got Wicked.
So yeah, this one is just a lot smaller and will fit on our shelf better. And I love the book, and so
you want to have a copy?
I want to have a copy.
Yep.
This is the Frog King. It just kind of sounded cute.
I've never heard of it before.
I hadn't either.
Okay.
And then I love Sally Thorne. This is 99% mine. This book I actually had in my hands at Tidal Wave, I think last time we were there, and there was a big rip in the cover, and I was like, that's gonna drive me crazy, and so I ended up not getting it. And I'm glad that I didn't, because this one is in like brand new condition, and it was $2.
So we got everything for $16.
Yes.
I think that's awesome. And here's the thing. We normally go to the library book sale on Sunday, because on Sunday everything's half price.
Yeah.
So all this would have been $8. However, they don't have...
It's more picked over on Sundays, obviously, because most people, I think, come on Saturday.
This was the first time we've ever come on Saturday right when it opened. Do you prefer coming on Saturday or on Sunday?
I think probably Saturday. I mean, everything is still
cheap. Yeah.
And so, like $16 for all of this was, you know, I can't buy one book for that elsewhere. So, yeah, and I think my concern was that Saturday was going to be super busy and very crowded, and it was.
No busier than Sunday, though.
Not any busier than Sunday. So, yeah, I feel like I'd rather pay a little bit more and get a bigger option, a bigger selection. We're
also considering, you can become a friend of the library. It's like their supporter kind of donor level thing. We're thinking about joining that because on the book sale weekends, again, happen twice a year, they actually have a members only evening Friday night. And I'm thinking that that would be even less people and an even better selection.
Probably. Yeah.
So we love supporting the library anyway. And so that might be a good thing to do. So we're going to look into that.
We're looking into it.
I will say, though, it is 11. Oh, it's 11/11 Make-A-Wish. Do you guys do that? 11/11 Make-A-Wish? But you can't tell me what your wish is because then it won't come true.
I know.
I'm not sure any of mine have ever come true, though. I'm starting to doubt the power of 11/11. Okay, we have not had coffee. Or breakfast or any food today. I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
Can we please go eat?
Yes.
Thank goodness. It's not really breakfast. It's not really lunch. More brunch. We decided to come to Beartooth Grill because they have a delicious brunch menu. Taking a look at the menu, and there's so much that looks good. Biscuits and gravy, carnitas cornbread bowl. They have pumpkin pancakes. All right, our brunch drinks are here. I got a, well, looks like a kid's drink. It's actually a boozy adult brunch chocolate with like homemade whipped cream and rum and all sorts of stuff. And Sherri got a pineapple mimosa. That sounds so good. Breakfast is served. I got the carnitas cornbread breakfast bowl. Sherri Beth went with the pumpkin pancakes. And it has like a bourbon pecan syrup glaze thing with homemade whipped cream. And of course, a side of bacon. Gosh, that was so good. Your pumpkin pancakes were amazing. My carnitas cornbread bowl was so good.
It really was.
It was exactly what I wanted. And then about halfway through, I was like, you know what this does need though? A little bit of spice. And so I asked our server if I could have a hot sauce, and she brought over 3 of them. She goes, this one's my favorite. And she gave me like a habanero, like a green habanero hot sauce. And I was like, all right, I'll play your little games. She was right. It was so good. Also, she melted my face with both flavor and heat. My mouth is on fire.
Oh no.
We should not be doing any kissing right now.
Okay.
However, what we are going to do right now is to go do some candle buying.
Yeah.
Here's why. While outside says Christmas, and while inside my heart says Christmas, Sherri refuses to let the Christmas joy.
The calendar still says fall.
Whatever, Sherri. And so we are out of fall candles at home.
Yeah.
Not yet ready to move fully into Christmas candles.
Yeah.
And so we were thinking we need a couple more fall candles.
Yeah, and I got an email this morning from Bath & Body Works that all of their 3-wick candles are on sale.
How do we not go?
Yeah.
So let's go candle shopping. All right, we've made it to the mall. Bath and Body Works, here we go. So obviously they've pretty much moved on to Christmas candles, but they do still have a couple like fall-ish sort of scents, so I think we'll be able to find what we need. This hot cocoa and cream is one of my favorites. You can see we do have a few of them already. We've also realized that we are low on foamy and hand soap that we use around the house, and those are also on sale, so we're gonna get some of those. I think this was a success, but now we're ready to check out. We went there for 2 candles. We left with 6 candles and 5 soaps. Whoops. When we get home, we will show you all of the scents we got. We got 6 candles. We got sugared snickerdoodle. We got cinnamon spiced vanilla. We got hot cocoa and cream. We got Merry Cookie. We got white pumpkin and pumpkin apple. So a couple of these that are more fall, a couple of these are kind of like transition, and then some that will work all through the winter. And then the hand soaps we got, we normally get like red ones for our kitchens. We got like winter candy apple, frosted cranberry. We do gold one for our bathroom upstairs, so the iced cinnamon roll. And then any other colors for the downstairs bathroom, so vanilla bean Noel and whipped white cocoa. Delicious. Let's check in on our thankfulness board here at the house. For me, what I'm thankful for today is provision. We had a gift last night to the nonprofit that, to be honest with you, has left me pretty speechless in both timing and size. And I'm just like, I'm feeling the breath and the release of weight with that gift and with provision. So that's what I'm thankful for today. Sherri Beth's warm boots. Been out and about walking around in snow, and thankful for warm, dry feet. And now we're actually getting ready to leave the house. Unexpectedly so. We thought we'd be home for a little bit, but we're being lured out by 2 C words: cats and crafts. There's a cat cafe here in town that we have not been to. And I saw on Facebook that they're having like a bazaar, like a holiday kind of craft bazaar right now. And so Sherri was like, are we going? I was like, yeah, we're going. So let's go to the Cat Cafe Craft Bazaar. Are you more excited for the crafts or for the cats?
The cats.
The cats for sure. So this place called the Crazy, what is it? The Crazy Cat
Cafe.
Crazy Cat Cafe, I think. I imagine this craft bazaar is gonna be pretty small.
Right.
We've never been inside. We don't know what to expect.
I don't know.
But it's cats and crafts.
And a cafe.
And a cafe. 3 C's. Cats, crafts, cafes.
None of which I hate. So.
I like all of those. Here we go. We've arrived at the Crazy Cat Cafe and Rescue. I have no idea if we're going to be able to like vlog inside, so maybe we'll show you some, maybe not. There's so much fun stuff here. Like the Mr. Potato Head. How much do I love that? And then of course, lots of cat stuff. This feels very on brand for Sherri. It's both cats and books combined in one. Look how cute this is. It's a little cat laying on its back. Now hold your phone. Oh my gosh.
That's adorable.
That is so cute. Well, all the cats were taken up in like private party rooms.
Yeah.
Apparently you can get like a private room in there and it's like they bring the cats in, that kind of stuff, which honestly sounds amazing.
Yeah, there was one kind of in the lobby, but she was hiding and sleeping.
We bought a couple things there from a little girl who had a table. She was adorable. I got a croc gibbet that's a little cat paw and it says stay positive. And Sherri Beth got a pin that says easily distracted by cats and books.
Yeah.
So, success. I would like to go back there at a time when it's not like a craft fair.
Yep.
Just to like learn more about them, what they do, how it all works.
Agreed.
So a place I think we'll be back to.
Yeah.
You can see it is 35 degrees out, so the roads pretty wet, no longer really icy, at least the main roads. A lot of the snow has melted and now it's just kind of slushy pavement. We're back home for just a little while, so we decided let's get to work on some of these candles we bought. We have now entered the restful part of Saturday. I got my book. Laying on the couch here in the living room, just about to read for a bit. You can see Sherri Beth's under her blanket. Got her book. My foot's blocking you. Peekaboo. No, don't tickle. All right, leaving the house again. In again, out again, in again, out again. That's just been our Saturday. We are going to Target and the grocery store.
We're just going to Target because this one's restless.
I haven't been to Target in too long. I feel like my body's having withdrawals. I don't know what it's called when your body has withdrawals from not going to Target, but I'm having that.
Well.
And we're going to the grocery store because this one has a craving. The other night, Sherri was like, can we please make spaghetti? And we didn't have sauce.
We didn't have any sauce, which is weird. We almost never just don't have any sauce. With noodles, we didn't have any sauce.
And you don't want just like a can of spaghetti sauce. You want like an all-day sauce.
Yeah.
So
it's so yummy.
It is so yummy. Since tomorrow is Sunday and we're home pretty much all day. We don't really have any plans tomorrow. We're gonna have just a crock pot of sauce going all day. So we need to go get the stuff for it.
Yes.
So that's what we're gonna go do. Yeah, Target, there's no purpose other than just like, I miss it. All right, let's go. We are walking into Target and Sherri Beth almost slipped and died.
It's very slippery.
Please live. We just walked into Target and look at these, you guys. They are like turkey leg slippers.
Gosh,
those
that would fit me. I can fit a 5 youth.
Those are amazing. And they have a Wicked journal set. You can see they have a Glinda and an Elphaba one. And actually we have something Wicked related to tell you guys when we get back home that's very excited. Somehow every year they come up with new puns for Christmas pajamas. Slay what? Look at this stuff. All of the Wicked stuff they have. That sweater's amazing. So you got the
small and extra small.
Like a lot of kid sizes. Sherri actually might have found something she wants to get. That's the front, but the back. Look at that. It's really cute, and it's only $28 for like a hooded. It is like a lightweight sweatshirt. I love when stores start to have Christmas stuff out, but I really love when they have Christmas music out. Maybe the key to getting Sherri in the Christmas mood early is to get her reading Christmas romances. A Jingle Bell Mingle. Come on. How can you not be in the Christmas spirit reading that? Moment of truth, she's reading what the book is about. Hopefully she says, yes, let's buy this. And also, let's decorate for Christmas. Maybe not. It's my favorite when people put stuff back on a shelf like this. This is a good example. Somebody was browsing for books and was like, you know what? I don't need that coffee shop cold foam. I'll put that back. Yeah, what I need instead is Throne of Glass. I'm sorry, worst toy of all time. I slither and slide like a real King Python. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, we haven't seen this one before. You guys, look at the Magic of Disney one. That's awesome. And the Christmas wreath. I love both of those. It's happening. You guys, it's happening. The store's changing over. Look at all the Christmas stuff they're putting out. Sherri. Sherri. Oh, best present ever. We're back home. Sherri has tried on her sweatshirt. Do you love it?
I do.
It's a little bit big, but I think it's supposed to be. It's supposed to have that like kind of slouchy sort of look.
Yep.
I freaking love it.
Me too.
Glad you got it.
Me too.
All right, now let's talk about Wicked real quick. You guys know we're excited. We've talked about it in this vlog and recent vlogs. If you are an Amazon Prime member, which who in the world at this point isn't? They're actually doing a Amazon Prime pre-release showing on Monday. The movie doesn't come out till like Thursday, Friday. You can see it like 4 days before anybody else in the public. We've already got our tickets here in Anchorage. I'm gonna put a link down below. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get your ticket. Yes, you gotta pay for it, but it's like 4 days early. So, Wicked fans, pre-release, down below, all the information. You excited that we're seeing it early?
I'm very excited.
Amazon Prime is, we've never even questioned like, oh, are we going to like renew Prime this year?
No.
It's just always a given.
Yeah.
And then things like this happen and it's like.
Honestly, just the things that like it's the amount that we save on shipping to Alaska.
Yup.
More than pays for itself.
100% agree. And then
Alaska's ridiculous.
And then fun things like this.
And fun things like this. Well, not this, but the movie.
I knew what you meant. We went to the grocery store, got things we need for the sauce tomorrow. We've got garlic, peppers, onions, mushrooms, Italian sausage, ground beef. Our sauce tomorrow, well, she gonna be thick. Now, the spaghetti is dinner tomorrow night. Tonight, we're just going to do a couple different things. So I bought this rotisserie chicken at Costco. It was $4.99, so the same price as their normal rotisserie chicken. And it is like all, you wanna help? Sherri, do you want? Okay, nope, we're just gonna watch Sherri struggle. I'm going to one-handed vlog and open
Yes, we all know you're very strong.
My big muscles. And so I think this is the best deal. $4.99 for all of this. It's already cut up. We've already used a little bit of it. We've got rice left over. We had dinner with friends last night. We had like a big curry meal, which was amazing. A bunch of rice left over. So Sherry Beth's going to do a little bit of a teriyaki chicken. I love it. So the thing I love about this is I can just like cut it up. And then what we're doing is Sherry's got a bed of rice there. Looks like putting a bunch of this chicken on there. And then you can warm it up and then add some teriyaki sauce. And it's like instant chicken teriyaki.
I love it.
The Costco rotisserie chicken, in my opinion, one of the best food deals anywhere.
Okay, so here is my completed product. I added the teriyaki, a little bit of sesame oil, and then we have a ginger teriyaki like seasoning powder that I put over it as well. I had a bite and it's delicious.
And I went a different route with mine. I just tore up a bunch of the rotisserie chicken with some mashed potatoes and bread and butter. I wish I had a little bit of cranberry sauce, kind of a pre-Thanksgiving plate going on over here. We are watching Only Murders in the Building while we eat dinner. We have 2 episodes left in season 3, and then we'll be caught up to season 4. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. All right, friends. Well, here's the dilemma right now, is that it is daylight savings on Sunday. And it's currently like 9:30 p.m. Saturday night, which means it's really only 8:30. But we just finished watching our show. We're tired.
Do we go to bed at 8:30 on Saturday night?
That's the problem. Like, how old are we? But I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to bed. And maybe that means we'll get an early start to our Sunday. So, you guys, we're going to continue this vlog so you get a whole weekend video. So we'll see you guys in like a second for you. Well, hello friends, good morning. It is the next day. It is 9:45. We've been up for a little while. Daylight savings definitely had us up earlier than normal. Now we're just kind of getting stuff done around the house. Gonna start our Sunday. I think it's gonna be kind of a low-key day here at home. But I want to get some house stuff done, like mopping the floors. I've already got the little floor mop thing out that we use. So I'm going to tackle the kitchen, little area, and dining floors and start our Sunday by mopping. Well, it's probably not going to show up on camera, but the floor is already looking way better. And the way I normally do it is that I start kind of over there in those corners and then mop this way, and then I mop the kitchen, and then I eventually like mop myself up the stairs, and then I will just let it dry because I don't want footprints on the wet floor. So I mop myself to a place where I can easily get up the stairs. And while the floor is drying, we're going to read another page in our A Heart on Fire book that we are getting through. Theoretically, it should have taken us 100 days to do this, because it's 100 meditations on loving your neighbors well. But the reality is we do like maybe 2 a week. We don't remember every day. But we'll remember today, and today is on dignity. Next, I am making breakfast for Sherri. She's not feeling really well today, so just making her a little piece of peanut butter toast and some of this chamomile honey and vanilla tea. Okay, I just took everything up to Sherri. Now that we have her all settled for the morning, I'm going to make my breakfast. And I'm making something this morning that I've been looking forward to all week. One of my favorite breakfasts is chorizo and eggs. Like, it just makes my heart so happy. And I haven't made it at home in a while. And so that's what I am doing this morning. So you can see I've got the thing of pork chorizo right here. I've got actually some local eggs that I bought at a local place, Polaris Farms. See how they look? Pretty darn good. You can see I've used almost half of them so far. So let's make some chorizo and eggs. So I've got the eggs mixed in there, just kind of stirring them up. You can see already starting to cook. It smells so good. And just like that, chorizo and eggs all done. You can see I've got 3 small little tortillas here. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. I'm gonna have some little breakfast tacos. While I eat breakfast, I am just kind of scrolling through our sample ballot for this coming Tuesday's election. Obviously a huge election here in the United States and here in Alaska. So I'm just kind of scrolling through. We have ranked choice voting, and so our ballot probably looks a little bit different. You can rank, see first choice all the way down to 8th choice for our presidential candidates, and then U.S. representative, state senators. So just going through and seeing how the ballot's going to look. You know, we don't talk a lot about our politics on here, and that is for that's for good reason. We know a lot of you have a lot of differing views. For us, the really important thing is I think that we are all involved and you are voting your values. To me, apathy is the greatest killer of freedom, and I think that people who become apathetic in a political system that we have that values your voice and values your vote, that we still get to show up and wait in long lines and cast a ballot for the kind of city, state, and country that you want to see, should not be taken for granted. And so Sherri and I are the kind of people that vote in every single election. We care a lot about the political process, but to be quite honest, we care more about people. And so we want to encourage you, vote on Tuesday if you live here in the United States. Get out, vote, let your voice be heard. It is something that I hope we never, ever take for granted. And I think that we need to continue to fight against apathy in the political realm. And no matter whether you think the country is going in the right direction or the worst direction, we can't give up on it. In fact, I was reminded of that during my trip to DC earlier this year. Some of you may remember kind of the way I ended that vlog was just being in DC and being around the monuments and being around just the history of our country was this reminder that we have survived a lot and we will continue to survive a lot. And so, gosh darn it, this Tuesday, get out, let your voice be heard, vote for the kind of country that you want to see. But here's the reality is that on Wednesday, we're all still Americans, and we've got to learn to get along, and we've got to learn to be together, and we've got to learn to fight for a some sort of a unified future. So looking over my ballot, making sure I understand what all we're voting on. Here in Alaska, we're voting on president, obviously. We're voting on U.S. senator. We're voting on state representative, state senator. We're voting on ballot measures. We're voting on our Supreme Court judges. And so a lot on the ballot here on Tuesday. We are going to get out very early, probably go vote before work, wait in hopefully what is a long line. I'm hoping for huge turnouts, and yeah, I hope we never take it for granted. You can see you got some dishes out on the counter. This, I believe, yep, is clean. So I'm going to empty that, load it up with this stuff. Also, when making chorizo gets kind of splattery and poppy, so I'm going to clean the stove as well. And as I'm doing the dishes, I'm realizing I have not changed the filter, or not changed, but like cleaned the filter in here in a long time. So I'm going to clean the dishwasher filter. I think this also pops up. All right, the filter in the dishwasher is clean. Dishwasher's loaded. You can see got everything off the counter here. Now, time to clean the stove. And it is just, well, a little bit gross after the chorizo. What a difference. Now, putting the grates back on and the stove all clean. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, you guys. I cleaned the stove, and then I remembered that I've got to cook the meat for our spaghetti sauce that I'm about to start. I should have waited to clean the stove until after I did this, but that's okay. Hopefully this won't be too messy. Over here, you can see I've got mushrooms, onions, green peppers in there. Now I'm cutting up a bunch of garlic to go in the crock pot as well. You can see we got some stewed tomatoes in there. Now we are adding the ground beef with the garlic cooked in it. And then for the Italian sausage, I actually like to cut it up in these bite-sized pieces so that you're getting just like these bigger bites of Italian sausage with everything. So I didn't go ground Italian this time. I went with the Italian links, and then I'm cutting them up into like this size bite. And then I'll cook these up, put them in the sauce. You can see Italian sausage is all done. I'm gonna take it out and put it in the sauce. This thing, just so you guys know, is already so thick. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, the kitchen is clean once again. The stove actually wasn't so bad. I just had to wipe it back down. Definitely should have cooked first and then done cleaning last, but I forgot that I had to make the spaghetti sauce stuff. But it is all in the crock pot, now gets to get all friendly and happy for the next several hours. Sherri Beth is still resting upstairs. I'm gonna get a couple things done, sort of getting ready for the week. We have the rest of the rotisserie chicken from Costco. I'm actually just going to go ahead and cut this up and just take the meat off the bone, toss the bones, and then put the meat in there so it is ready to be used this week. Just makes it a little bit easier if you take the time to cut it off the bone and get it ready. Just like that, an entire thing of chicken cut up, ready for use in meals this week. That will be nice and easy. Quick update on the sauce. It is looking amazing, and our entire house smells so good. So we're just hanging out in the living room. Sherri Beth is out here. She has been laying down. Hold on, what time is it right now? I gotta see. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is setting in like 50 minutes, which sucks. It's one of the worst parts about daylight savings is that it's like, oh my gosh, the sun just set so early. So our day's almost over, but Sherri has been in the bedroom, napping, sleeping, resting basically all day. She came out like half an hour ago.
I slept out here for a little bit.
Yeah, she slept out here. So here's Sherri's day. She actually slept in the bed last night. Then she slept out here and took a nap in her chair. Then she went back to the bed and slept more. You're not feeling the best today? No. Has it been nice that you've been able to sleep and rest though? Yeah. Do you want me to like hand feed you soup? I can just like, I can get like a ladle and just like feed it to you right there.
No, we're having spaghetti.
We are having spaghetti.
It smells really good.
The house does smell amazing. I told Sherri that it's funny because when she's sick, she doesn't want to eat. Like, you've only had that peanut butter toast from earlier. Are you hungry at all? No? So when Sherri's sick, she's never hungry. And I'm like, oh, good day to not be hungry when we made 36 gallons of spaghetti sauce. Perfect. So we're going to have... I know you'll have some, but if we divide it up, you need to eat 13 gallons of sauce just to have, like, your half. We made a lot of sauce.
Also, I don't think you know how to add.
I don't know how to add?
You said 36 gallons, and then you said 13.
36, 13. Numbers aren't my strong part. All right, next on my list of chores to do so Sherri can rest is gathering trash. We have a number of like small trash bags or small trash cans upstairs. Like we have 2 in our bedroom. We have 2 out here. We have 1 in the bathroom. So I'm gonna gather all those because they're starting to be filled up. So let's get trash. And you feel like trash.
I feel like worse than trash.
Worse than trash? Wow.
Trash has it pretty good.
Trash has it good? I'm trash. Like Forky?
I'm trash.
See, like this trash can, yeah, that needs to be emptied. It's like full of Halloween candy wrappers. Just like that, all of the trash cans upstairs are empty. In full confession, the trash can that was full of the Halloween candy wrappers, that was my trash can. Nobody's surprised at that. I'm the one who lacks self-control. And Sherri's the one who keeps saying, hey, where'd all of our Halloween candy go?
I think I had like 2 pieces.
Well, you need to eat faster next time.
I guess so.
I just went outside and there's a huge box from Amazon outside our front door and I was like, what is it? Because it was so heavy. I ordered fire logs off of Amazon. Now, we normally get the Duraflame fire logs from Costco. It is like 9 fire logs. Well, 9 4-hour fire logs for like 35 bucks. This was 6 fire logs, 4 hours, for $19.99. So, much cheaper per fire log. Even though there's only 6 here, the Costco one is 9, it's still less per log. However, I'm not positive that I'm gonna love the Pine Mountain ones. Sometimes you buy name brand for a reason, so we're gonna give it a try, see if we like these. So this is how much of a nerd I am. Before I bought the Pine Mountain logs, I was like, okay, what is the cost per log? And it is, for Pine Mountain, about $3.33 per fire log. The ones from Costco is just under $4. It's $3.99.8, so rounded up, it is actually $4. So like 66 cents cheaper per fire log with the Pine Mountain. But now we got to see if it works. So, moment of truth. Let's light one of these bad boys in the fire, see how it takes. Because again, we really just use these fire logs as sort of a base, and then we add real wood to the top to give it some more warmth, a little bit of crackle and ambiance. So we don't need a lot from these, just kind of to started out for us to add some real wood to. This is the most exciting part of my day. This is another way you know you're getting old. When, like, figuring out which fire log gives you a better value is the highlight of your day. Yep, I'm old. One of the issues we've had with knockoff brand fire logs in the past has been that paper on the outside burns and the log inside never catches. So I am curious to see how Pine Mountain does. Okay, you guys, I gotta tell you, I'm kind of impressed. Look at this. Now, granted, this is only log number 1, but it caught perfectly. So I'm just gonna take some wood and lay it on there and let's see how we do. Is this where a bunch of you unsubscribe from LeggLife? Because you're like, oh God, Adam has resorted to reviewing fire log brands. I understand if you need to leave. I fully get it. I'm actually very excited because this means that I may be able to save 66 cents per fire log for the rest of the winter. And it doesn't add up to a lot of money, but every little bit helps. Well, I think that's a success. Look at that and listen to it. Sherri Beth took a shower. Now, one of my duties, responsibilities, that is always easier said than done. Brushing out the, what's a nice word I should use?
Rat's nest.
The rat's nest that is your hair. And I always know when Sherri's not feeling well because she doesn't ask me to help her do this very often, except for when you're sick. But when you're sick, I just see you walk out of the bedroom with your Rapunzel hairbrush. And I know it's like, oh, Sherri's not feeling well.
It's a lot of work.
It is. It's a lot of work. You have a lot of hair, and your hair has,
Character.
I was gonna say like almost like its own personality. Like it's almost like a separate being from you.
Yeah.
But it is possible to tame it. Well, I beat Sherri to it. I grabbed the reading chair next to the fire. She normally scooches the chair over, gets to the spot next to the fireplace and reads here. Not today, Sherri. This is my chair. But I will give you this chair if you want it. Well, it's time for dinner. It is 6 p.m. and I got water heating up on the stove. And this sauce looks absolutely amazing. You guys, I've been tasting it all day long and the house smells perfect and it tastes perfect and it is perfectly thick, which is exactly what I want on a cold winter evening. We are updating our chalkboard for the day. We've also realized that I am horrible at writing on a chalkboard. Like, it's so bad. The thing I'm thankful for today, a house that smells like dinner. I've loved that all day our house has smelled like spaghetti sauce. Your thankful thing is you're thankful that you're not dead. Even though you feel like death, you're not dead. Oh, what's it gonna be? Oh, you're thankful for rest. That's a good one. What's that?
When I can get it.
You've got a lot of it today. Sherri's about to taste the sauce for the first time. Let's see. It's really good, right? Oh my gosh. And going back to the thing I'm thankful for, like the house smelling like dinner. So we had, Sherri's just gonna snuggle in here while I tell the story. We had a couple candles going earlier, but I actually blew them out because one of my pet peeves is when you have competing smells, like a candle smell and then like a dinner smell. So if you're cooking something all day, like a sauce or a pot roast or something, I don't want candles because that's the smell that I want in the house. Are any of you like that? You are? Shit. You're so cute. So we're not going to, okay. Sherri's just like eating Parmesan cheese right out of the thing. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing you're cute, you know. We had friends drop this off earlier. We're not going to drink it tonight. We're gonna wait till Sherri feels a little bit better. But that was nice. Friends dropping by a bottle of champagne. Water's boiling. Time for the noodles to go in. Noodles, if they will behave themselves. Oh my gosh.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. And with the noodles we made, we have 3 extras made. Obviously there's ours for dinner. And you guys, we still have all of this sauce.
A lot of sauce.
A lot of sauce. So the sauce, we're gonna put in a separate container all by itself. And then look at that. That is all sauce. So 2 things of sauce, dinners tonight for both of us, and then 3 lunches or meals for this week. Not too bad. I'm gonna give you a fire update. So it's still going on. They said they're 4-hour fire logs. It has been 2 hours.
I don't think they're 4 hours.
I don't think they're 4 hours either. While we dinner, we are going to start season 4 of Only Murders in the Building. Also, how delicious does this look? I'm very excited for dinner. All right, dinner is done. Now, I have to do dishes again. You know, it's just Sherri and I. We don't do a lot of dishes. I feel like we run it a couple times a week. But this morning, I emptied the dishwasher, and then I loaded it, and then I ran it all, and then I emptied it, and I'm loading it again now, and then I'll run it all. It's like 2.5 full loads of dishes in one day. That does not happen, but I did do a lot of cooking today. Like, from the stuff this morning, what was already in there, and then just like stuff with pasta was like big pots and all that, so it took up more space. Anyway, kind of over doing dishes today. All right, it is loaded again and started again. Now, just gotta clean the counter because it's kind of gross. And friends, there you go. That is where I'm gonna end the vlog. It is only 7:30. But it feels much later. Like, it honestly feels so much later. And I understand with daylight savings, it should be 8:30, but it even feels later than that. So I think I'm gonna go edit this video so you guys can watch it on Monday, and then maybe call it an early night. So it was a good weekend. I feel like we got a lot of stuff done yesterday, which was nice. Today was nice and relaxing. Sherri Beth got to sleep a bunch, got to rest. Hopefully she starts feeling better tomorrow or the next day. She is working from home tomorrow, I think. Have a kind of a busy-ish week, but I'm putting it out there in the universe. It's gonna be a great week. Friends, we love you. Remember, if you live here in the US, go vote. And we will see you on the next LeggLife video.